Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Soulful Cup. My name is Star, and I am here to facilitate a tarot healing meditation, which means that I use the tarot to tell me about the current situation, what you may feel you are lacking, the need that you feel that you're lacking, and we'll look at all of the faculties as they're reacting to whatever situation there might be. These faculties being thinking, feeling, willing, and consciousness. So, as the title of the video suggests, we are going to be looking at the need for trust, which is when we start the healing session, it starts off as a need, meaning I don't have it right now, I need it. And by the end of the healing session, we should be in a space of trust, and so you feel like that you do have it, and that you can take action in the world because you are complete, therefore you're not having internal conflict. So take a deep breath and let's get started. As I move along, I will ask you to breathe and make a noise or shake your body just to kind of let out emotions. Like right now, feel your chest and release whatever uncomfortable feelings may come up. Feel in your body if you feel tightness or achiness or tingle or maybe even a warmth. Obviously, please use your discernment. If it's something medical, then you should know. I'm just a tarot reader, I am just looking at images and telling you a story. And I am guiding you with breathing exercises to release emotional stuff. Use your discernment. Okay, so trust. I pulled some cards on what situation may be causing the trust, the need for trust, like triggering that need. Man, I feel like the camera is a little twisted. I hope oh God. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to a freaking tilted camera. It's not my fault. Somebody taught me that. Anyways, I hope it's straight enough. So, I see a situation here where things kind of started going in your favor. There were definitely a love interest, being that this is the main card that I got for the reading, which is the Lovers, the union. And it seems that you got like something maybe exciting or something in the romantic field that got you like a little bit inspired, right? But it's almost as if you were expecting more. You were expecting maybe not a spark, but a whole fire. Maybe you were expecting more emotional connection. And maybe somebody being miser with their energy and their resources. And this is what kind of made you wobble in the trust department. Now, breathe into your chest. Right now, what I'm seeing is confusion blame, and self-recovery, self-nurturance recovery. I'm going to ignore those two cards for now. I'm going to get back to them in a second. Let's go on to the heart area, emotional area. I see, you know what? Take a deep breath. Fill up your chest. Releasing and relaxing the area so that emotions may be released as you exhale. Fill up to capacity. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide in this healing session. It requires trust, and because this is a very soft place of great vulnerability and change, I am honored, I am humbled. Thank you. Mundane, ordinary. This is what the heart is telling me about what's going on in the mind right now. So being confused and in blame mode seems to be okay with you for some reason. And I'm not judging it. We're going to look at it. Why? Because it's leading to a huge breakthrough, actually, of seeing things more clearly and more innocently, in terms of like abandoning blame and just seeing things as like, okay, two humans trying to understand each other, trying to connect with a very weak link. Breathe. And if this is not your healing session, it's just not. If it doesn't resonate with you, go to another one. But if it does resonate with you, take a deep breath and release. Let it all out. Out, 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 out. Shake it off. Let that energy go. There's a completion of a lesson here, actually. A lesson of purity, a lesson of innocence, of humility, of softness. Okay, so the energy is a little bit lost. It's trying to feed you, like I'm talking about like your vitality, your levels of energy. It's trying to feed you, but at this moment, it's like the mind has signaled it that we are in hibernation mode right now. We are not in activity mode. We are still at a stalemate. Again, return to innocence. Another freaking card of return to innocence. There is something huge about that right now. And like, if you think about it, the trust, I mean, it's such a basic thing that we experiment with and experience at such a young age. Since we're born, it's like we start building a certain bond. Some people don't get to do that. And to that I say, I'm sorry. Breathe. But we all do get to experience trust in some way. Even if it's from a fictional character that you're experiencing through a book or a movie or TV or whatever, and you see that the person is experiencing trust and you connect to it and you feel it in your body. Yeah, we all know what that is. We all can come back to it, to that very primal need. I see somebody here being truthful. Deep breath. The problem with truth is that it's a vulnerable thing. Truth is vulnerability. The deeper the truth, the more open you have to be, the more vulnerable you have to be. When you know that you are a powerful, creative being, saying the truth becomes everything. Because you understand that stating the truth sets people free. It heals you. It breaks you from the bondages of material nature. It breaks you away from it. I see you here accepting support. Seeking shelter from others, especially to other people. Building something. I see still lies. I still see lies. But the reason that this is happening, you can be lying to yourself, you can be lying to the other person. But the reason that this is happening is because you're in the process of replenishing yourself. Your ability to trust. This is the thing, when we lie to ourselves, other people get sneaky. We attract it. Okay? So if this person that you were expecting more from did not deliver, and you know that they have a lot to deliver, you know that they're not acting out of their integrity. They're not being fully truthful. Something inside yourself is magnetizing that to you. Now that we're here in this healing session, take a deep breath. Now that we're here in this healing session, you're rebuilding your own trust. Why? How? First, you are allowing somebody to guide you. Second, you're listening to the plain truth and just breathing through it, accepting it, creating trust within yourself. You're giving your feelings space to break through. Trust. You're quieting your mind, the one that's always in alert. Trust. You're replenishing in order for your body to then also recharge. Trust. You're building trust with yourself right now in this moment. Our focus is the 10 of Cups. What I see here is gratitude for those who are given to us. Gratitude for those who are given to us. I still want another focus. Give me another focus. Too many. One. One, please. One, please. Give me one. Thank you. I'll take two. This is our focus for today. As I have mentioned before, these cards are like a window. They don't have people in it. So you can imagine yourself walking right into that landscape. We have the Fool and the Star. What do we see? Let me go on this adventure to see if I can find my heaven. How far away is it? I am an adventurer. I am following my own North Star. I am not missing a thing. I am free. This is trust in your own North Star. You don't have to trust anybody. You don't have to trust anybody. Trust in your own needs, your own desires. If you want to have a relationship full of trust, surround yourself with trust. And if the person who gave you just a little bit when they have like a lot, right? They showed you just a little tiny little piece of energy. They can adjust to this thing that you're doing without you having to tell them, just energetically. Or they can fall away for somebody else who has the capacity to meet you in that frequency of trust. Come into your loving partnership. What do I see here? Give me a word for the consciousness. it's more than one word. It's going to be two. An honest request. That's your consciousness right now. Every single time you do an honest request, you're opening the door to trust. I'm going to leave that at that. That was a powerful message. And remember, I trust my North Star. I trust my North Star, my need. Language of the soul. Request honestly, truthfully. Your Northern Star is in a place where you've been actually requesting truthfully, meaning when you really know what your heart actually wants. Right now it wants trust, not from a specific person, just trust. When you have that very clear, then you're being honest with yourself. Therefore, you can be honest with God as well. God, Goddess, Creator, a being higher than us, Spirit guides, whoever you pray to. And if you don't, start. This is not a game. This is the reason why we're so messed up. It's not about religion. It's about being able to talk to a higher power. As simple as that. Feel that shelter. If you honestly pray for something, you'll get it. You need to continue doing these healing sessions so you can continue to connect with that and give it more energy and more power. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to get you guys grounded with this whole honest request thing. I am humble. I am consciously humble. I am consciously humble, and right now in this moment around me I see this shape, color, texture. Breathe. I am consciously humble, and I smell. I am consciously humble, and I hear. Breathe. I am consciously humble, and I feel, and I taste. An honest request. I can make an honest request. And what I have around me right now in this room, in this area where I'm at, I can change with a humble attitude. Being consciously humble. Where did I get this item? Thank you. I really like it. May I have another one of another color? Humble request. Honest. Honest. You really want it. Honest. And it's not just want, it's need. What's the core need behind needing this thing? Brings me comfort. Comfort is the need. Thank you so much for this comforting item. May I have another comforting item? I like purple. I like pink. Thank you. I am very much in awe of everything you do, as I am just a human being and I cannot do everything. Thank you. Humble, honest request. Anyways, go forth, my children, because I'll just keep talking. And yeah, have fun. Do 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 do.